Hello, folks. How's it been? We should be we should be live right now. Let's just check YouTube to guide us. Okay, yeah. So everything seems to be fine. Let's get back to work before Brandy shows up. Welcome, Matt. Welcome, Silver. Welcome, Red Herring. Welcome, folks. All right. So where were we last time? Last time we crafted this piece. So I think now it's time to get the replacements out of the way. Let's just bake everything in. We need a common focal point. Let's see, yeah. Good. Let's make a new collection for this thing. Junk. Yeah. Okay. Let's line them up. Real good. Yeah. Replaced. This over here. We'll duplicate this as well. We'll apply visual modifiers. And we can just do it like this. Yeah. Let's match them up. Okay. We may have to make this part longer now. Not sure quite how it connects, but we'll fix it later. Okay, so good enough for now. My goodness, so many people. So many people. Guys, we're just doing we're just doing tutorials over here. Chillax. Oh, do you have free license for these softwares, mate? No. I don't have any license for them. We need more black gay men in media. Yeah, but not in my media. In Larry Fink's media. Okay, we need to... Okay, so let's draw. Let's see. So this part, we have it. We have it here. We have it here. We have the barrels as well. So it's time for the torso of this thing. Let's see, what can we do? Let's make some notes first. We have two main shapes. One is a hexagonal, elongated hexagonal form. Right, the other one is a beak of sorts. It goes something like this, probably. Oh yeah, and lastly there's like two wings on each side. Okay, we'll start with the hexagon because that's easier for now. What to do with this crap? We'll make it wireframe. This too. This cube, we will... What can we do with it? I forgot what it's supposed to represent. Okay, we'll treat it as protected space. So let's hop to it. First for the hexagon. We can, there's an easy trick, we can do it like this, we can flip it around, we can apply the rotation. Sorry, fuck. We can scale it down like this. Where's our reference image? Where's our reference image? Whatever. Whatever. We don't need it for now. Let's work on this cube. We apply the scale. We cut it up. So loop tools bridge. We got it going on in here. I guess it's long for now. Maybe I can make it a bit smaller though. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, like this. We'll get to your questions in a moment. I need to focus on this. Let's inset and crush it in like so. Reasonable. Cool. Safe. Always safe. Make sure to always save, because things will get out of control real fast. Let's see. Did you check your age and stuff? I'm a vampire. I'm 1,000 years old, mate. The name of the game is Bull of Water. Rubbish. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Assassin's Creed. Hello, Vitamax. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for the dumb question, but are you making the model for fun, or are you actually making some sort of a fan game? No, no fan game, nothing like that, just for like fun. It's a tutorial. This is a tutorial series, just like Randy has his tutorial series Mart, that's all. Like, think of it like this. Randy teaches you how to make the game systems. I can teach you how to make the game assets. Yeah, sure, bro. Okay. So we have it this. Maybe it's like this, maybe it's all the way in. So let me try to explain this. There's a there's a plate that's for transitioning. It basically wraps around the hexagon, but it's connected to the beak. So we can work off that, no problem. We can create a plane, we can separate it. So now it's actually two things. I have problems selecting it, but yeah. Let's cut it up. Yeah. Nah, this is wrong. I need it straight. So right. Just a bit of tweak, save. Okay, let's try some modifiers. Hold on, that someone's calling me. Give me a minute. All right, and we're back. So let's try to bevel. Let's see. How sharp do I want this? This seems to give me better results. Okay. We link the modifiers, so now they behave exactly the same way. We could give our boys some thickness. But in the other direction. Yeah. Right, this looks proper for now. It's time to separate some stuff out. We don't need these anymore. Right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to fix later on. But that's for later. Now we need the fins. And we'll make them like so. We'll make a plane. We'll apply the rotations. We'll scale it up to size. Sorry. Here like so. Just the right amount of cutoff. Ugh. This camera always confuses me. Okay, now we need a cut over here. Yeah. Something like this. All right, looks clean. Let's make an array. What the hell? Where the fuck is this thing going? No, wait. This is why, yeah, I need constant offset. Yeah. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we'll work with 4 for now. We can also go like this. I need a pivot. And we have the, what's it called, the shear tool. We use our pivot. Our cursor is pivot. Oh, come on. Yep. Yeah. Let's give it thickness so I can orientate myself. Yeah, good enough for now. That's right, Krankheimer, that's right, VB Ikaruga and shit, some classics. Don't you want to make spaceships? Don't you want to make your own game with spaceships, guys? You don't shoot bullet hell shoot 'em ups, shmups. I honestly like it when it's like this, like a 5. What do I do with these small empty spaces? What should I do with them? Let me think for a moment. Adding this tomorrow and yeah. Now I'll leave it at 5. I'll leave it like this. I think this is fine for now. So let's just clip it. Nice. Always save. Welcome to the stream, Glitch Utopia. Welcome to the tutorial. So yeah, we applied the modifiers. I think we don't need them anymore. No, wait, we need one. We'll apply the... We can bevel. We should bevel before we apply. Yeah, always when with this hard surface stuff, always like use this one modifier, weighted normals. It helps out a lot in keeping the form. See, it fixes the normals for us. Right, save. Cool. So here, what can I do over here? I'll leave out a copy just in case. I'll apply the bevel and the solidify for now. I want to work on the interior part of it. I want to make it like interesting and distinct. So we will get our merge operation and we'll merge this part, so because it's excessive otherwise. This didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to. Well, we'll just have to crush them in. Yeah, better now. I wanna change my origin point to the center. Fuck. Is this like really the center? Come on, dude. Yeah. Centered. No rotations. Clean. Let's mirror. So this is the wrong one. This is the right way to mirror. We can apply now. And that saves us work on the other side. We don't need this. Okay, let's change the interior. Let's make it more interesting. So I don't need these faces. No one's gonna look at from this angle. Might as well get rid of them. Yeah. If you don't need it, just get rid of it, you know. There's no point in things taking space. So... fuck. Nah. I'll do it from scratch then. I'll get rid of them. It's fine. I'll just extrude. And I didn't delete things properly. Sorry about that. Yeah, all this garbage, we don't need it. We'll make a new extrusion, we'll get it in like so, and we'll fan it out. Let's check out. Yeah. Yeah, like so. Right. So we need to, unfortunately I didn't catch on this problem. The beveling over here is like out of whack, but that's easy to resolve. Just reconstruct it like we always did. Fuck it. Yeah. We don't need the scrap anymore. So, clean bevels. Now do you want, what kind of style do you want? Looks good. Okay, save. Join them. Merge by distance, so now these edges are merged. We can bevel here now. And it should look nice and sharp. We need offset. Yeah. We can make it a bit more soft. Too soft. All right, good enough for now. Drop the 2. We can let's do something fancy. Let's push it out like so. And this thing's a bit weird, but we'll nudge it into place. Right. Yeah, I think it looks cool. This one on the interior we'll just sharpen. And we'll tell it to keep sharp. The angle needs to be more generous, like let's say 60. Yeah, alright, why not? Okay, always save. Let's see. Oh, Daniel. Retro making models for Intergalactic. If only, dude. If only they would pay me. Welcome to the stream, Nathan. We want the style to match Croc Kino color scheme, and that can be used in Dark Souls Tank Edition. Retro working for the enemy. Yeah, eventually I will so this is like low poly modeling, you know, by hand, polygon by polygon. I'll eventually teach you guys in a separate session how to like model organic stuff. I mean sculpt. I'll teach you how to sculpt girls and stuff. And yeah, hopefully you can make a good portfolio out of it. Or, you know, learn how to do stuff for your own game. Right. So let's save again. There seems to be like this interesting indentation over here. Not... So, okay. Usually these kind of like minute details, you should do them with like, you know, paint. You should like paint a normal map on top of them to create the detail. But in this case, it's like so simple that it's like whatever. We can do it by hand. So let's define the boundaries of this thing. We need clear boundaries. Do you want it even? No, we do not. Or do we? Gosh, it's pretty long. It's so long, dude. Like so. We'll make an inset. We gotta be dedicated to values here. And now we have to make yet another inset. and punch it in. And another inset. Fuck. And punch it in. Cool. Yeah. Let's change the material before we do our verdict. Looks clean. Yeah. Looks clean. All right. The last piece of the retro add to this ship is the Porsche logo and lettering. Exactly. Exactly. Even though this is Japanese, so it should be like something like the Toyota or something. Okay, this piece needs a bit of love. Let's see what's wrong over here. Hello. This is kind of gay. Why is it so wobbly over here? Maybe if I add another bevel, it'll fix it. What's going on? Yeah, that's great. This needs to be way more clean. All right. We'll do it the tricky way then. We'll select these faces. We will mark them. Assign. We will transfer information over. Face corner data, normals, and it should pick them up right. Not quite. No. God damn it. Daniel is based. Daniel is very based indeed. Why is this such a little bitch? Fuck. Okay, I'll fix it later. Let's see if this matches our requirements. I think it does. I'll make it a bit less thick. I'll offset it ever so slightly. Like so. Save. Looks good. Yeah. I see a problem right here actually. This isn't. You see this? There's no beveling over here. It's just like one edge, we need more. So if we get to that and bevel, much better. Much better. I needed settings though. Cool. I like it. Ah, much better. Smooth. Save. One more checkup. Yeah. Flawless. Okay. We can apply the modifiers now. We will keep the weighted normals and edge detection. Now, cool. So there seems to be, let's refresh the image. So there seems to be some kind of weird cuts happening. So there's one over here. It seems to be like this, not all the way. Just a part of it, which is kind of weird. Yeah, let's, you know, for fun, let's try to do it. The first one is easy. I don't need these back faces. No one's gonna ever look at them. They shouldn't be a thing. so. What the fuck? Hold on. Something didn't quite work out as expected. Yeah. The auto snap. See, like it already looks like we have a cut going on, even if I don't elaborate because it's so puny. But I still want to close it off just in case. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, look, we even though it's technically not done because it's so like tight, guys, it, you know, sells the idea. So no point in making it more complicated than it needs to be. Like it gets the idea across, so I'll leave this one at that. The next one will be more interesting. It's down here. Let's change the material to something less distracting. So right here in the middle, it reaches to about here. I don't think we need this, but fine, we'll use it. And we do a split. Really tight split. And it sucks. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. How can I salvage this? Like so. And it's still goofy. Needs to be really tight. This is overkill. Genuinely, this is overkill. You can like texture paint this detail in, but I'm curious to try it out at least. Right? Yeah. That's because we need to crush this over here like so. And now it's ass in other ways. No. We'll do something more simple. We'll duplicate this part, we'll separate it, we will call it projection origin. We need to like leave it here for now. We can make it wireframe. Display as wireframe, so it's a bit less distracting. One more time. So over here it's S, over here it's also S. We'll catch the problem parts. No, sorry. Here, okay. We'll make a selection. This is the second selection, we assign it. Let's try again. Data transfer. Custom normals. We use our selection. Let's check it out. Yeah. You see this? Okay, here's without and here's with. You see that? You see that nasty crease that spills over? Gone. Perfect. So let's make this a bit more deeper then. Deep cut, more pronounced. Yeah. Cool, right? Flawless. Pirate Software is my role model. Don't you know he's first generation, third generation Blizzard offshoot employee? He's so good he even codes better than Yantre Dev or whatever his name was. You mean Jason Kamuolho? He's done even more worse things. Some say he even has access to milk. Or so the legends go. Cool. Alright, this part is done for now. Looks good. Let's move on to the beak. The camera always confuses me from time to time. So we'll use our 3D cursor as a pivot point. We will scale down, we will go all the way in. Let's see, is there a reference image to help us? Not quite. Not quite. This is a good one actually. All right. So the beak, this is interesting. The fall off is like so. And this part, always save. We'll parent these guys. These guys. Yeah. How big are they supposed to be? Like so. Nah. I guess it makes sense. No, wait, how low is this supposed to be actually? Where's my drum? Yeah, I hear it. So I'm getting my bearings here. So let's take a look at the reference images. At what height is like the beak? Like this is the diameter. This is the center. At what? Where does it connect to? Exactly. What is the elevation? I guess I'll have to like go guesstimate this time. Like so, I guess. Also, the hexagonal thing, that's the engine, and it's like super thick, dude. The other part is much more lean, right? Well, let's do that. Let's make it happen. Yeah. This looks stupid for now, but we can fix it easily. Sure. All right. Looks reasonable. Please, god damn it, Blender. No. I clicked something I wasn't supposed to. We're gonna go into random mode now. Let's read some chat. Oh, no. Fine. It woke up. Cool. So about that. Let's take a look at the beak now. The roof needs to go down a bit. This also needs to go down a bit. Now like so. All right. We need to think of the back side too, though. What's gonna happen there? Like, how far does the back side reach? And we will separate it here. We'll make it its own piece. And yeah, it's whatever, like whatever we decide to do. Just resize it. All right, good enough for now. Let's see the main components of the main creases. So we have two parallel lines that converge over here. Chamfers, to be exact. So we have two main chamfers that converge over here at the tip. There is over here a indentation chamfer thing that comes out to give leeway in connection to the wings. All right. And I think the girth, this girth, it's not flat like so. Yeah. It's not like this. I think it's more like this. Like there's a there's fat over here. I think that's, considering like the shading on the other station, I think there's like fat happening over here. All right, still simple enough. Let's get to it. I need to crush the beak though. Yeah. Like so. Okay. Save, always save. How do I make it look? It needs to get like really sharp. Like this, right? Yeah, something like that. Looks fine. This bell was out of whack though. What if it's depth? Why are you such a dumbass? Yeah, it's more like this. And we have to account for the tapering. So this one tapers inwards like so. Right. You following along with me, guys? There's a taper happening here where like in the middle it's like the thickest and in the ends it like pinches in. I still need to work on the very tip of the beak. Bevel that bitch in. Aha. I also have to make like over here the bottom soft. I'll do that later though. Something funky is happening over there. Another thing, guys, never make more subdivisions than you need to with these bevels. If you want, you know, your model to look more like let me show you. When you poly model, guys, don't overdo it with the beveling. If you want to make it look more like high def, just add a subdivision modifier, right? Like keep it simple. Keep it clean, keep it simple, so that you can like iterate and fix things more easily. When changes inevitably come to be necessitated. All right. So over here we need to subdivide the edges. We make 2 subdivisions. I hope you see what I'm trying to get at here. So we made a subdivision on the edges. We will spread them out like so. Yeah, there you go. And now we can make a bevel, but not this kind. Hold on. Yeah, the scale is like making the proportions awkward. So like, let's apply the scale. And now if I bevel, now it's normal. Yes, this is what I needed. Let's go with depth. Okay, this is good enough to get the suggestion across. Right. We'll fix this like shading error soon enough. Let's save again. So I promise to make like the sides more pudgy. So let's do that. Let's do that over here and then here. Scale them out. Right, and you get a different feel for it now. See, like this like gives it like a different feel. It feels more like a bullet train. In fact, like the more I look at it. What is this about carrot? Any carrot lovers in chat? Which carrot? What's wrong with you people? What is this? Healthy ones. Yeah, well, carrots are good for your eyes. So if you work a lot on the computer, you should eat some carrots, folks. Looks like a boot. Someone's getting the boot today. Okay. I want to pinch this even further though. I'll mirror it later. What matters is that it works for now. Okay. Yeah, let's fix this shading error. Simple enough. We cut through new topology. Much better already. I'm a spinach lover, like a true Popeye. Yeah, that's right. Did you know that Popeye was actually based off like an actual person? Like the author like knew him as a kid. He was a tavern regular, and his face looked just like Popeye. Don't ask me why. So I'll duplicate this section over here and make it its own thing. I'll show you why later. Fine, let's give it a name just in case. It's good like from time to time to name your things. Not always, but just like enough. This will be just torso. This little guy will be torso beak. Right. Time to cut this up. Right. Fuck, hold on, I need to do it again. Cut through, yes, now it should be better. Yeah. Let's see. Face. Yeah. Yeah. We need more loops to support this. Yeah, looks decent for now. Right. Let's give it some thickness again. We don't need the interior to have thickness, only rim. So it generates only the rim. That should be good enough. No one's gonna watch it from like inside, so you know, why bother? This is still a bit awkward. What can I do to resolve it? What if I give it a subdivision? Yeah. Well. By hand it is then. Let's just try this out. Cut through. Yeah. Oh, how unfortunate. How unfortunate for you, Daniel. Whatever will we do? Will this hold up? Good enough. Okay. I'll just bevel by hand. It's not a big deal in this case. Where is it? No, I want to keep it minimal. As much as possible, at least. Fuck. So finicky. Right. Save. Always save. We need definition over here as well. Can I cheat this? Can I do it like this? Fuck. Big sad. We're gonna play it legit. These values. They're killing me. How many zeros? How many? How many zeros must I endure? God damn it. What if we use percent then? No, useless. All right. God damn it, time is already flying by. I have like 20 minutes before Randy shows up. Let's wrap it up then. Fucking take it like this. All right, good enough. Let's save. Let's try to fix this mess. What if I just delete them? We're kind of getting there. I don't really need these edge loops over here. Edges. Dissolve, I mean. Yeah, almost perfect. Minor inconveniences. Ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, this is minor stuff. We'll fix it later on. Yeah. So this one it actually makes it worse. If you just subdivide it, it should be fine though. Right, almost. So down here at the bottom we can make some connections to get rid of this slop. Right. I'll make an inset like so. I'll squeeze it in. Squeeze everything in. It should be fine-ish. This thing needs to be like way more generous, 60 degrees moving angle. Cool. Let's fix this junk. Okay, it's time. It's time to mirror. Yeah, this is stupid, but we'll fix it in a moment. Oop. Apply, dude. What did you just do? Never mind. Much better. Much better. See, like one good subdivision can make wonders for you guys. The smoothing angle is still annoying though. Not anymore. What else can we fix? We can, it's time to apply the solidify, I guess. Or solidify modifier. Let's just collapse these over. And this over. This one needs to get beveled. As an offset. The problem is like the model is so small that these like values are very tedious to type in, but it is what it is. Reasonable, moderately clean. Okay, let's mirror. Bisect. This is the right side. Ugh. All right. It's getting there, folks. We're getting there. Randy Who? That's random, also known as Genesis Aperion. He's a fellow game developer, Crackheimer, and I can actually link you guys to his channel in a moment. He makes like, again, this is streams for like people that wanna do game development, people that either wanna get a job in game development or like are struggling to make their own project. you know, go to this guy as well. He makes excellent tutorials. I highly recommend it. So we have, I think he should be starting soon. Let's see, how long have I been streaming for? Almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. He should be starting soon. So we ended on a good place. So we'll continue again next time. So tomorrow we'll continue on this. Before I leave, then I will share with you guys my plan. For the upcoming weeks. Let me see. Window capture. So, all right, save everything, close the app. So in 29th of August, we will be playing a new game for once. What's this doo-doo? This doo-doo is a game that's been in development for 10 years. Craigheimer. This game, it was like... This game was developed by a single guy. Originally. In 2014, dude. This is a game that's been 10 years in development. 10 years. So yeah, definitely we have to check it out. It's just the novelty, the curiosity alone is just too much for me to pass up on. Now I'm gonna play it. So we will do demo reviews and tutorials until the 29th. And we will be streaming Lost Soul Aside when it comes out. So stay tuned for that. It'll be like, if you guys know me, I am like a very open and harsh critic. I don't, just because I like something doesn't mean I won't acknowledge its faults. I had this thing with Parapecia. Like ah, fuck, my Greek is weak though. So I was harsh with Parapecia, even though I will play the open beta, but I was harsh on it because of certain design choices. It's a brilliant game, but it had certain design choices that set it back. So we'll play through it and we'll see if it's like worth anything. Lost Souls Aside looks really fun. Yeah. It's like definitely interesting at least. We also get like the peak male fantasy of never mind. You should see the cover art for this game. It's like really funny. It's like the main protagonist and like two babes to his left and to his right. It's like really funny. Definitely, you know, the so-called male fantasy. So yeah. That's all for now, folks. Thank you for stopping by. And please go over to Randy, aka Genesis Aperian, and you know, give him a giving your thoughts. He's planning like his game. If you have a good idea for a forex, maybe you can help him. Thank you all for showing by. Goodbye. Take care, folks.